Part 2 of Lesson 9.1, Example 2. We were on the statistical question asking what was the high temperature at summer camp each day. Now, if you looked at this and it asked you what is the peak of the data, your peak, there are two of them. The peaks happen to be at 81 and 86. So those are your peaks. And then your clusters, as it says in your book, your clusters, half of your cluster would be around 81. So say 82 to 80 you could circle. You could actually circle 83 to 80. And then your other cluster is 87 to 84 because they cluster around your peaks. So you do have two peaks. And the reason you have to look at it that way is because you really don't have any gaps in your data. You have no gaps in your data. So you've got to look at where your peaks are based on where your gaps are and how much information you have. All right, next thing I want you to do is take a look at this problem. It says the dot plot shows the heights of 6th grade students in the gym class. Now this dot plot could be done vertically or horizontally. Here they did it horizontally. But for some people, it just makes sense that if this is a yardstick, it should be going straight up and down because it's height. So this can be written two ways. In this case, again, they've shown it horizontally. So if you would answer each of these questions and come back for your answers. Okay, so the first one is how many students are in the class, And there are 24. Gathering that information from how many dots are actually on your dot plot. How can you collect these data and what are the units? You can use a measuring tape, and as we said before, you could use a yardstick. Either way, your unit is inches. We still don't forget that. Now it says write a statistical question that you can answer using the dot plot. And then answer the question, of course. Yours might be different. This is just an example. How tall are the students in the gym class? And then my answer would be most of the students are about 62 inches tall. Okay, because that's my peak. That's all it wants to know. That's my peak. All right, the next thing you want to do is on page 393, on your own number 2, and come back for the answers. On your own, number 2. Answer for A is 20. Answer would be time the students using a stopwatch, and it's in seconds. And for C, the statistical question, again, it can vary. How long does it take a 6th grade student to run 100 meters? It takes most, notice it's giving you words like most of the students. Most of the students takes about 13.8 seconds to run 100 meters. Okay, your assignment is written in your packet. Make sure you do it and check your answers. And I'll talk to you again in 9.2.